Tonight, Marco has an ugly car out on the track. I have an interesting phone call.
Oh. Fuck off.
And Marco drowns himself.
Hello, right then everyone, welcome back to episode 6, episodes left after, so we've basically gone through the series, but anyway, we start tonight with Porsche, and well, they haven't actually made many good cars they haven't made them for a long time, and we have never really looked at them, apart from in the Christmas special, when we had the 918 Spider, mainly because they've been DLC expensive money, but now, now they're in Forza Motorsport 7, and last year, 2017, they've released 2 new cars, so I decided to take a look at them to see if they'd end Porsche's run of making awful cars. If we had a core wall, where would it go? Because I'm in 2 minds about it. It's hideously ugly, one way, but when you look at it, you can just tell it's kind of a cool looking, nice car, so I mean, I don't know whether to be cool, but then if you look at it from the front, it just looks like the Cayman, which is just not as high, and I think that's basically what it's meant to be. And we all know the Cayman's a terrible car, and you don't really want to be looking anything like that. I mean, it's got a blooming spoiler that comes up. It's trying to be a sporty half SUV, and if you know me, for me, a 4x4, an off-road, an SUV, it has to be big, high off the ground, 7 seats, square kind of shape, massive boot. I mean, the things which qualify, Land Rover Discovery, Land Rover Defender, all those Jeeps which you see, which are old, which names I can't remember because I hate Jeeps, but they're okay. And then, of course, the Volvo XC90, the best car you can buy on the market. I mean, that just doesn't work. It was trying to be a saloon and an SUV at the same time. That doesn't work either. But if we're going to stop talking about how it looks, which we probably should. I mean, it's good at drifting, that's all I can say that's good. And well, it's very quick off the line. Good acceleration, it seems to handle quite nicely. Through the corner, it's fine. Under braking, however, well, that's a different story. It's very good when you slam the brakes down, but if you try to turn, well, you just get understeer galore. It's like driving a bus at high speeds. It just won't turn in. I mean, we all know that oversteer is better than understeer, because if you have oversteer, you don't see the tree that kills you. But, I mean, understeer, it just doesn't feel right, this car. Doesn't feel nice to drive. I mean, the brakes are good, the launch is good, the turning's awful, and I mean, I appreciate that you might not really be thinking about turning, but still. Because if you are, let's just imagine you come up to a junction like this one, and it's the road and you've got to turn, and the lights go green suddenly. It can make a tight turn at low speed, but if you're on the motorway like this, and there's a sharp kink in it, it just doesn't really want to turn. This car is a whirlwind of ideas. And I mean, some of them work, some of them don't work. I mean, I'm not going to go into the technical stuff as I usually do, because there's no point. It's not a car that you really would want.
So, are they any good at all?
Well, I'm not really sure. I mean, they're okay, but they're not good for... Well, they're good for Porsche. I mean, they make good cars variants, but they're not as good as the 928 from earlier in the series.
It's not amazing to be good as Porsches, is it?
No, so, well, to find out exactly...
Not very high standard.
Yeah, well, to find out exactly how good they are, I put them round the Top Gear test track. Off the line. Now, very quick, I was talking about that throttle and acceleration, very, very quick, bit bumpy. And into Wilson now. Yeah, it's understeering a bit, but it looks okay. It does sort of look like a racing car, but not really. I mean, yeah, not good. Chicago now. That, oh my god, that's abominably slow. I mean, I don't really know what to say. Understeering again. The tyres now. Into the second to last corner, taking a wide line there, but it worked through the tyres, was able to carry more speed, and now we're going to come through now into Gambon corner, and on the steering there, but across the line. And here's the lead, we're right at the top, Sesto Elemento 4GT, will it be there? No, down past the Lamborghinis, past the NSX, and Alfa Romeo, past the blimming 599 GTO, 330 P4, past 360 CS, comes to the DB11 and the F12 Barletta, and well, it goes there in between, and I'm not gonna put it on because there's a gap and I don't want to take it off at the moment. But yeah, it was a 1 minute 25.028, which is a lot faster than I expected. So props to the Porsche. Yeah, we're all here now. 3 of us are in the studio. Yeah, you may have noticed FJ, who appears in some films sometimes. He's here this week because we decided that we should probably get him here. But anyway, we start with Formula 1.
Probably shouldn't be talking about that.
We start with Formula 1 because they have banned grid girls, a feature which has been with the sport for literally forever, and it's one of the things which makes it stand out from other sports. So, I mean, what do you guys think of that?
Fucking shame. It's a bad shame.
I mean, it is
Not
FJ.
for the reasons you may think, but it is a very bad shame indeed. Why would you get rid of them? Okay, so, what do you think is the best-selling car built in the UK?
I actually don't know.
What? Probably Bentley.
Well, according to what some people have said, it's the Nissan Qashqai, which I've never heard of, but it's not
Nissan
even British,
Qashqai.
it is Japanese.
Yeah, it's...
I'm actually just going to search up for our viewers to actually see
The
what it looks
Qashqai's an
like.
SUV, and it literally
We'll just show
looks
it on the
like...
screen a bit, because
It's
I
a
need to
horrible car.
search this up.
Yes,
I'm going to have a
it
little
is.
look, because I don't fully know what this is. And I am looking at it. Oh, God, no! I just actually know what that car is now. Is that horrible 4x4 SUV crap that I see a lot of people drive. So I'm actually slightly not surprised by that, because I see that nearly every day. Anyway, Marco, got any more news? FJ, any news?
Oh, I
Marco,
actually
you've
do
got
have some news,
haven't you?
because, yeah, Formula E, the people, they've decided that they would love to make a new car, and it's horrible. It's like one of those rubbish futuristic concept cars, from, like, you know what I mean. It doesn't really look like a proper
Oh,
car.
yes, I have literally just seen that, and
It's
it
awful.
looks... Yes. It kind of looks like what they pretty much wanted F1 to look like, slightly.
Yes, and it's awful in literally
seen-
every way.
There is one that kind of looks alright, but it's nothing like the one I've just seen there. Absolutely horrible. Anyway, so, moving on, we had a great idea to test some new hatchbacks. Well, let's say new, maybe one of them is pretty new, the other we've had to take because Forza Horizon 3 is very stupid in the way it sets out its DLCs. A lot of the new hatchbacks are DLCs pretty much, except from one, which is the Ford Focus RS 2017, and the other being the, well, actually, no, it's not new at all. It is the Mercedes A45, whatever, AMG thinker. There's a lot of stupid Mercedes. I mean, there's Mercedes-Benz and Mercedes AMG. But anyway, we thought the best way was to do some car football, which, yeah, you will see now how it turned out. And one thing to say, it did not turn out very long at all. With me on the dash as Ben, the time was to kick off. Right, there we go. Very heavy car indeed. Come on, push it. You know you
FJ,
can't
let's go.
up. Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Does that count, or is that a
Oh,
throw-in?
no, that doesn't. You just pushed him out.
Cock.
Bit like
Good stuff, FJ.
Right,
Okay,
3,
three.
2, 1, or Rocket League. 1, go! Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, let's get forward. This is already working very well. And
I've got lost.
Yes, 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 yes. Push the ball. The Dutch are going to take a lead. Oh, shit. Oh.
No, throw in. Yeah, okay. Throw in. Like, it's a
bum.
yeah, get it.
So we
okay,
already found
it's
out that
top
pretty
tier,
much
you do
football and
realise-
Forza.
Whip it
So-
in.
So with now the first throw in the game, we already found out that
Oh,
football in Forza
bollocks.
was pretty much impossible.
No.
But we still went at it. Oh no,
Buzz,
yeah.
buzz.
This is really not working, is it?
Right.
Oh,
I've had a great idea. Okay. Ball. Get back.
So after many throw-ins, this happened. Yes, yes, yes. Someone there. Someone there.
No, I'm being killed by Marco.
football's just not very enjoyable in this game. Yes! Yes! The Dutch have took a lead! Then the Dutch took the 2-0 lead. I am much faster. I have got the ball. I have got the ball. I have got the ball. We've put it across. It's 2-0!
No, it's not. Is that FJ?
Yes, because it's got the siren. Get. Just let him do it. It's we part of the antics.
Why
I
is
think. Then after FJ's antics, it was 3. And that's an own goal. That's 4-0.
I'm just gonna end this off. I'm gonna go 5.
Well,
One thing I don't understand.
I've now just
is why
spit in
are
his
we
hair,
in-
and we're getting it crossed, and it's 5-0. Haha.
We
That's
won
my
that.
bad.
In my life, with 5-0 down, it's not going to get any better. Goodbye.
Yeah, I can't follow you.
I'm following you.
And with that, back to the studio.
Well, we literally learned exactly nothing from that film, apart from
Yeah,
FJ
we
has a
didn't.
police car, and it's easy
Oh, and
to
just to
drown.
mention, and a reliant Robin.
That's
Yeah,
true.
at the end, that was a bit dodgy. And also, we learned that you pretty much killed yourself for, like, I don't know how many times it has been now, by deciding to go into water.
Yeah, I thought I could just drive out
Similar
to
to the
sea.
Coronation Street situations in which 2 people have driven
Well,
into a canal.
I just left because it was kind of unfair, so I just relaxed.
But
at the
one
beach.
thing we did find out is that the Dutch are better in a racing game in terms of football than they
hang on.
are in real life.
It was an
against
American
Germans.
car. It was an American car, and neither
I
of you
mean,
were
that
Dutch.
doesn't make much difference. We were the Dutch. We did some Dutch things by playing total football. We
Smoking
didn't really,
weed.
because you can't even do total football. But anyway, now we move on to something else. The royal family, of course, going to be having a new baby. I don't even know. And of course, there's the new royal wedding as well. God awful. I hate the royal family quite a lot.
Everyone does.
But I was subject to have to do this a lot. This means that they will need a new car, so we decided to find cars that they will definitely want and put them through tests they will definitely care about.
Not.
I was the first to arrive, and this is what I brought. It's a BMW, slightly sporty, can't remember what it's called, but it has 5 seats, so you can fit
M5.
3 children in the back, and a boot. It is an M5, I'm being told. It is indeed. And it's actually a really good car. You may not think it's fast, but it is fairly fast. It's inconspicuous. You don't look like a posh person who goes on holiday to Essex to get a fake tan. And it's a good car. So I wonder what my colleagues brought.
Alright, so I wonder what my colleague has gone for, because
Is that
Um,
it? There's a
what
really
the
nice
hell
BMW that's
have
just
you
got
done?
apart. Oh, hang on.
What have you
Oh,
gone
it's
in?
that.
Jesus Christ. You've completely gone for the wrong idea, Marco.
You've gone for
I
a
have
car
decided
which
to
makes
come- I have
chauffeurs
decided
cars.
to go in the... But this is what the royal family want. They want a decent car. They don't want
I've
something
got
like
a car
What is
from
that?
the country
What is that?
they
An
are from.
M5?
Yes,
An
they are
M5
from Germany.
the
I've got a
90s.
German
I'm
car. They don't
sorry.
want a British car.
I'm sorry, but the Germans killed Diana. The Germans killed Diana with
That was the French.
bloody Mercedes.
It's the French.
No, but the Mercedes. They're in the Mercedes.
It was
and the
nothing to do with the Mercedes.
car-
They weren't wearing any seatbelts. The point is, I've got
But
a
anyway,
car. They
I've
are
decided-
German.
and-
I've got a German car. You've got a Bentley. Bentley make posh chauffeur cars like Rolls Royce, and now they made
That's
a 4x4.
the point of what the royal family wants.
No.
Anyway, shut up. I need to talk about my car. Anyway,
Okay.
I have decided to go in the 2016 Bentley Britannia or whatever it was called. But I think this is a very good idea because this is what the royal family wants. They don't want something like that M5 that's just scrawny and anything like this. This is pretty fast considering the weight on top of it, and it's very useful. It's got many features inside there, and you could probably fold back the seats to give the children at the back some more room. Also put some TVs in it, and there's a lot of things to do. What can you do in your M5? Put Bluetooth on it or anything
No, can
like
I just
that.
point out one thing? You've got a 4x4, yes? The boot on that, it's a sporty
Yes.
4x4. Sporty 4x4s don't work, okay? So you got a sporty 4x4 with a tiny boot. My boot is probably bigger than yours. I'm sorry. But you have just got a car which makes, a company which makes chauffeur cars, and they made a 4x4. It's like Jaguar making 4x4. It doesn't work. Companies which make 4x4s are Land Rover, Volvo, people like that. It's like if
Bentley
Ferrari
have
decided to
made
make a
4x4s
hatchback.
before.
Cars
Why do you think
have
that
set
the Continental
styles.
the Continental GT is at some points good for off-roading? Why do you think they've made these cars? And they've made them properly. They haven't just made them.
So apparently, the royal family will care about speed and loud engines. So you can race through
That
this
is just
tunnel.
ridiculous. Anyway, I was quite hopeful, seeing as Bentley normally make big engines in their cars, and the British, so surely they make a great engine. While BMW really only care about gears in cars and how they work.
So, we are lined up.
Now we are.
2, 1, go.
Yes,
Sure,
the
first
power
gear.
of
First
the
gear.
Bentley. Come on. I told you this car is much faster than your shitty old BMW, and I have won that challenge. Yes. What do you think of that? You've absolutely...
The drag race is to the
mucked up.
roundabout.
So now, after proving that the Bentley was much faster than the BMW, the producers have decided to give us another challenge. Now, what the producers want us to do is go to the barn find at Byron Bay, where we will go onto a course on dirt roads.
Yeah, it's a BMW M5. What more do you need to say? It is not. It's
Boring.
It's decently quick. It has 5 seats and it has a boot which is the
Yeah, it
same
wasn't very
size
quick than mine, was it?
as the Bentley. The Bentley is a
I would
4x4,
disagree because
which is
because
of.
the seats can fold.
All I want to say about the Bentley is I like 4x4s, like a proper 4x4. Land Rover Defender, Volvo, Land Rover Discovery. The thing is,
Volvo,
the
I know
Volvo
the new
XC90
Volvo.
is the
I
best
know the new
4x4.
Volvo. Yeah, I know the new Volvo that's coming out looks pretty good, but Bentley make very good 4x4s as well, including this car. And I'm sure they've made some very good cars, which means surely they are capable of making 4x4s.
I was
big
the one who's meant to be
engines.
talking at the moment, so you can be quiet. Then also, Bentley, they are typically known for being Rolls-Royce's rivals in making chauffeur posh-ish cars. And making a sports utility vehicle is just disgusting. A 4x4 is meant to be big, 7 seats, big boot. That is 5 seats with a tiny boot, and it's meant to be sporty. That is not the future. I'm sorry, Jaguar done the same. If you want a good 4x4, then buy a Land Rover Discovery or a Land Rover Defender.
Yeah, but too expensive, I believe. Anyway, what Marco has just said is absolutely incorrect. This car is a sports utility area. It's not exactly like it is a 4x4. It's a sports utility area. So it does what it says on the tin. Well, more like the packaging. It does what it's supposed to do. It is supposed to be sporty. It's supposed to have a very good amount of space and seats, which it does.
I think my colleague's broken the speed limit.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Well, you just stopped. What's happened to your BMW? Has it broken down?
Out my information to someone else.
Oh.
Turn left.
Fuck off.
That's not good.
Shitty calls. Ugh.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a 4x4, it should have 7 seats and only has 5.
I
Therefore,
can't
it's a rubbish
tell. I'm
car.
sure it has got 7 seats, but you're just fucking saying
It doesn't.
shit.
There's no space in that boot for seats.
How do you know that?
Because the boot is tiny. The boot in
How
this
do you
is
know the
bigger.
boot's tiny?
Because you can see in drone mode where the seats end.
It's got black tinted window. And now it's time for off-roading, which it's going to be much better at as well. So good luck. Oh, I think I can hear a stupid BMW. Oh, here it is.
Oh look, it's an absolute.
Anyway,
moronic
I'm going
man.
off now because I'm fed up of this. Let's go off-road
Oh,
and
we're
see
going
how
that-
good this is. Going through the drift zone, which doesn't really matter. And already you can see that my car is very good at being off-road, except from it's just hit a rock.
Oh look, I haven't hit anything yet. And I'm catching you even when you haven't hit anything.
You have arrived at your
I have hit stuff.
Yes, but
Instead
I'm
of hit
still
and roll.
catching you, even though you're driving normally now. Oh my
You don't
goodness!
catch.
I can't see the road because of the dust being produced by that moronic car in front.
It's called dirt. It's not to do with how the gas in it. Oh, you just hit me, you bastard.
Oh, there's a wallaby on the thing.
Is there?
Yeah,
Where's-
there's a
oh,
wallaby.
I don't care.
It might have just been an
Nah.
Australian person.
Couldn't care less about wallabies, actually. Oh, we've managed to find ourselves on the actual... Oh, dear. We're going to have to go round here.
Yes, this car is better off-road than your car.
Bye-bye. I'm doing some proper off-roading now. By doing jumping.
Is he now? Is the big moron doing that?
I can't see my colleague in any sight possible.
Do you think
We're
if
also
we
now
have
joining back on the road.
any elderly viewers, do you think we've upset them?
How?
Because they like the royal family.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them do. I don't know why they do, because most of them were pretty much around the time of the war, and they are Germans, so
Yeah, well, they see themselves in
they get
the
away
queen.
with it.
Queen.
Anyway, my colleague seems to have been lost now, and I'm going off-road. And so far, we've pretty much proved that the Bentley is
I
very
went a
good
different.
off-roading.
The point is, I went a different way to you. That's why I'm behind you.
And also to prove it, it is very dirty. So it is
Ow.
obviously working very well.
You get more traction on the grass than on the dirt.
Yes. There is a tree there, and there's many. Oh yes, this route round here. By now, I'm sure this car could probably get to the hospital easily if they buy it just before the next baby is born. I'm sure it could get there very quick compared to the BMW, which would just crash in a tunnel.
It's not a Mercedes.
This is a German car, and it will do the same
Yes,
thing.
they're different. One
Even
thing.
need off-road tyres.
I made zero mistakes apart from when I went a different route to you because I didn't realise what route you go. Still, I caught up about a 10-second gap. So, either you're going to admit this is a better car or I'm a better driver. You will now drive up to the Pink Lakes because the royal family will take us to see some beauty spots.
Yeah, you can easily
So-
join them in it.
Let's see which
Not
car
sure
can
you
get
can-
to the Pink Lakes without blowing up and being destroyed. And then he'll be given
Well, let's
the
put a
final
group on
challenge.
ready. Yeah, come on, let's line up.
To do so.
One sec, I'm just doing a wheel spin.
Well,
Oh, I
why are
got
you going
30K.
down? You are now. It seems that the BMW is now taking a route down into someone's house, and I'm sure.
No,
they'll
we
be
took
allowed-
that route because I was doing.
And I'm
a
sure,
blooming wheel
because
spin.
because the royal family would be in that car,
Okay,
I'm sure it would be
goodbye.
allowed, so it wouldn't matter. No, you can't just go.
Yards.
Yes, I can. Goodbye. You insulted
You're
me.
taking points off.
No, I'm not.
You've had a head start.
When it is safe to do
That doesn't matter. You could have gone.
Yeah, but I said
Oh,
line
the
up.
idiot! The big idiot's now trying to show how his car is really excellent at off-roading. It's just
400
not.
yards. Turn
But
sharp
you've just gone ahead while we were supposed to line up, so you've cheated.
No, we weren't.
Yes, I did. I said we need to line up, as I remember. You're gonna go round the route.
You'll have-
Okay,
we
then,
didn't
bye.
need to. You wanted to. We didn't need to.
Well, bye anyway. You're gonna be going round the long way.
Knobs.
Many knobs in it. There's actually many knobs in it.
I indeed don't have many knobs, but I have some airbags.
Yeah, because your car is just so old that it has hardly any
It
technology
will
in
keep
it.
the royal family cold in the in the summer.
Oh, keep the family cold in the summer. Did you just say?
bear right.
Yes, because
Why
they
would
don't
they
want
want
to be
to be
cooked like a
cold?
dog. Because you don't want to be cooked like a dog in your car.
But you don't want to be cold, do you?
We want to be at a leisurely, cool
Yeah, but you don't want to be
temperature.
really cold. If you're saying like cold, I understand if it would be like breeze and that kind of thing, but not. You don't want to be.
That's what I
really
meant,
cold.
breezy, okay?
All right then, fair enough.
You know what I meant.
You were
You're
about to
just trying
say
pick.
bloody. You were about to say winter though.
Yes, that's because they're gonna freeze to death.
Yeah, they are gonna freeze to death in that car. I don't see you on the map.
I'm in a
You're not
lake.
there though.
I'm in a lake.
It doesn't show that you're there. It showed like you're on the outside.
I'm in a lake.
You are now.
Yes,
You were
I'm in the
before.
lakes. I'm in fact inside a lake.
Well, okay, you've now won one challenge. Bravo.
We're just going to show the royal family why they should come to visit their ex-prisoners in Australia.
Literally, the kids would be like,
Yeah, it's something
"Mommy,
weird
why
to do
am I in
with
this shit
algae,
car?
salinity and temperature. I don't really understand
Why am I
it,
about
but
to die?"
Yep, it's
I can't
a
do a
lake,
voice of fucking
and
kids.
it's pink.
Find
Which
them
is-
challenge.
Yes.
What is the final challenge then?
The final challenge is you will now do a cross-map race through the cities to the Byron Bay Festival, imagining you are late for the school run.
So where we're gonna be starting then?
We're going to be starting here. We're going to Byron Bay, the festival.
All right then. So no map.
Yep, no map.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Mr. No Sense
Oh, wait,
Direction.
wait. I'm ready. Go.
Hi, jump starter. Oh wait,
We
hang
did
on.
in
I
the
did
previous
that as well,
one.
didn't I? Oh, I've got some sort of issue.
What is that?
I almost died.
Oh really? How
He's
did
got to
that
take a
happen?
different route or I'm lost.
So we're Byron Bay Festival, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's got to take a different route. Bastard. Oh, he's done the same bloody route. Right, hang on. Are you going to just go straight down this road the whole time?
Yes.
Okay, I've got to find a different route then.
One that will take less time,
Yes.
which is probably not possible. Yes, come
I've turned
on.
off.
The power of this Bentley. It is night, by the way.
Right, I've turned off. I'm now going to go across the map diagonally.
Wow, I have been proved to be the worst sense of direction person in the world. I haven't been down this road in ages.
You have arrived at your destination.
Doing 180.
Right, I am on Ick Great Ocean Roden.
In Roden! We're gonna have to play the German national anthem.
Yes, we are.
They should switch off from German cars and go back to the
I
British
think
cars.
if they buy this car will last 1,000 years.
Imagine this might last maybe a little bit less, but that's not part of the challenge, so just going on. I know I'm going the right way, but that wasn't that hard anyway. Oh dear, I have managed to find myself in some trees, and luckily they are ones that you can hit, so it's fine. Oh no, not too much of a distant time. No! What? I have just landed a flip. Or more a roll. I believe I might have lost this. Where do I go? Which is the fastest? No! Proper way. Not through bloody trees and shit. Oh, I might have lost. Probably have. I have. Yes. 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 I am there. Is my colleague here? You lied, didn't you? You were here.
Yes.
Why do you have to do that?
Keep your hopes up. With that, it's back to the studio.
What the hell was that point of the feature then?
Well, I mean, it was pretty much to show that the Bentley was better than the BMW.
Yes. I mean, I have to admit, despite less Bentleys being sold, I mean, only 600 have ever been sold, and I mean, there's still there about 3,000 BMWs currently still in the UK. But anyway, I have to admit, it's probably a better car for them, unfortunately. I mean, you agree, don't you?
Yes, definitely. I'm gonna treasure that car a lot, along with the electric car i8 I have when
Yeah,
I
I
go to
mean-
work with this idiot. But anyway, that's the end of that, I guess.
Yeah, good night.